What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury. As promised, as much as I want to get off this topic, it keeps coming back, okay? Tyson Fury blasts Anthony Joshua for his protest comments, okay? He says, if I said don't shop in black-owned stores, I'd have been crucified. Tyson Fury blasts Anthony Joshua's bullshit Black Lives Matter speech and says color doesn't exist as rivals prepare for a 2021 showdown. Of course, we know Anthony Joshua's got some stick. He's been criticized from some people because of his speech at the Black Lives Matter protest, okay? World Heavyweight Champion told protesters not to spend money at their shops. Tyson Fury has hit out at Joshua and described his recent comments as bullshit. The Gypsy King says he would have been crucified for saying something similar. Fury says he has suffered racism all of his life because of his traveling background. I'm going to stop there, okay? First of all, the touch on Anthony Joshua, people should listen to the whole protest, the whole speech. Okay, because you can take a portion out of something, right? And then you can only read that, or this is the only thing that you pick up, and you're like, oh, that's kind of offensive. He said their shops. Did he say white shops? Did he say Asian shops? He said their shops. Okay, so I think Anthony Joshua is a guy that I think he's going to go into politics when he quits boxing because it's written all over him. I think he's made for it. But the Gypsy King says he would have been crucified for saying something similar. I really don't think so. Due to the fact that Fury is a traveling gypsy. Okay? So if Tyson Fury went to, if there was a gypsy that was wrongfully killed in the UK, right? Let's go there, because if we're going to switch it, we're going to switch it all away. So if there was a gypsy killed in the UK and it was a series of these murders of gypsies, and Tyson Fury would have said something, he would have spoke up. Okay, and if he would have said something like, hey, we need to support our own, we need to protect each other, we need to look out for one another. We don't have to shop over here or shop over there or shop at their shops. I don't think anybody would have been mad at all, okay? Because people forget what happened. Why was there a Black Lives Matter rally, protest? Why was that there? Because of George Floyd, okay? And even Tyson Fury will admit, like, hey, that's right, it's bad, I hate it happened. It's a terrible thing. It's bad for mental illness, to be racist. I don't play into any of that stuff. He really didn't have a lot to say, except he mentioned his gypsy background. But since he's a gypsy, that sets him apart right there from just being a regular white guy, okay? Because he has something hanging over his head, and which is prejudice, okay? People are prejudiced against gypsies. I don't know why. I don't know the backstory or whatever, but they don't welcome them. Okay, so if anybody could know or should know anything about discrimination, about protest, it should be Tyson Fury. But of course, listen who we're talking about, okay? This is one article that Tyson Fury said. Next week he'll say something else. All right? He'll say something else next week, because he did commend Anthony Joshua on speaking up, representing, remembering, acknowledging George Floyd, okay? And I just think it was a miraculous thing that it stretched over the pond like it did, that support went out for this young man that was killed, wrongfully and things of that nature. So we can't forget the plot, people, okay? Because those were two different things. You had George Floyd dying, and that's where they were there. But him saying you can shop and support your own businesses is not a bad thing. It was a good thing. He was trying to show support to the local community, okay, of Watford, okay? That's why he was willing to give his own money up to build a facility, okay, so people can have meetings and help one another. So it was more of unity than separation, okay? Because the same way he said that his people should support their own, he also said, people, that everyone else can do the same, okay? I'm not yet nay or yay for it. You know, in fact, I think this guy, Anthony Joshua, he knows exactly what he wanted to do. Okay, I don't know if it was successful because there are people that blast him, that saying they're going to boycott him and things like that, because they took offense to what he was saying, because they included themselves, okay, based on one portion of what Anthony Joshua said. So as far as Tyson Fury says, well, hey, I don't see any race. Okay, I don't see any race. Color doesn't exist, but of course it does. Okay, so we have to pretend like it don't. Maybe it doesn't to Tyson Fury. Maybe he has a beautiful mind. Maybe he doesn't even think that way, which is awesome. But at the end of the day, okay, you know, it's one of those things where Tyson Fury is a traveling gypsy, and when it's ever time, or if there's anyone that can support traveling gypsies, I know he's with the mental illness, but if he was supporting Irish gypsies or travelers, right? This guy, he could be a role model for that. And if he said something similar to Anthony Joshua, no, people wouldn't blast him for it. Okay? They wouldn't blast him at all. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Tyson Fury's statements. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.